Stay on.
Hendrikse goes deep. The big question, can Zebre handle the heat at this time of day here in Durban?
Yeah, and it's the conditions somewhere along the line, you know, the traveling teams are going to have to get used to it the same way we'll have to get used to the weather when we go overseas, from a hot day in Durban to playing 3 degrees up in Wales or whatever. So it's 3 years into this competition, teams have to adapt, and the quicker they adapt, the better they'll be for it.
Yeah, and I think in the future as well, the athletes are going to come out of URC. It's just going to be immense. Either you have 2 different squads, one that plays in the summer and the one that can operate in wet weather. Set phase play from the Sharks, quality driving more. Gets them in the red zone. Penalty advantage for the home team.
Yeah, Owen and Zebre caught napping with that sneaky front ball. Generally, teams will do that on the 5-meter line. On that mauling zone, the try scoring is heard a long way from the Sharks. But positive intent here, going for the corner. Zebre caught napping early. That Moore was running, it was going fast. And it's pretty hard to stop legally at that pace. I think it was Luca Rizzoli that conceded there, but Sharks on the hunt.
Early opportunity, 5-man line out, brought down by Van Heerden. Another driving maul, side entry, penalty advantage for the home team. Jaden Hendricks a call for it.
Yeah, you have advantage.
Hooker. Penglet beating good form. Yeah, Penglet puts the shoulder in. Contest on the ground could be good for Zebre. Not to be. Skip pass out wide. Did he get down? Henry Immerman.
Yeah, I think he's got that. I think he's got that. Immerman, he's a big fullback. I saw him when we were walking in. I thought it was one of the loose forwards. He's a big man for a fullback, almost pretty Stewart shape.
Touch.
Yeah, on loan here in Durban. Henry Immerman, Grey College, spent some time in Scotland, some time at Montpellier in France. Upper body strength looks good.
The hand.
Okay.
Pretty clear.
Okay, Sam, have a decision. No try, hand and touch before grounding, back for your penalty.
Yeah, he didn't. He almost tried to brace his hand to almost break the fall.
Yeah, that's 2 penalties.
But if he didn't brace to go down, he would have been over.
This has been looks pretty dry, the pitch, compared to what we've seen the last couple of weeks. Lots of rainfall in Gauteng and in Durban.
Entry 2. Discipline. Side entry, that's 2. Off the line.
It was side entry from the wall.
Yeah. Numbers are fine.
Yeah, I think that was Bartolomeo who came in from the side.
Formed.
Another good line out, another good set. Buthelezi breaks away. Can he get down? Bonambi in support. Jaden Hendricks lets it go. Kolisi.
One side.
Sharks 3 meters short. Vincent Koch. Vincent Koch looks promising. He's short as well. The pick up and drive with Oxenchair.
Short, release Zebre,
and he's short. So much dominance the Sharks have to finish. The pick up and drive. No try. Solid defense from Zebre. It's getting the faces of the Sharks.
Hands up.
Cheer to see a Kolisi. Try time. Just the experience of Sia Kolisi, finding a way, finding a gap. 6 tries in this year's URC campaign.
Yeah, and good patience from the Sharks. Oxenchair realizing Sia was calling for that ball, managed to get around, sort of almost around that rough defense. But what Sia does so well, his ability to run in between into arms and not T-boning, almost going into a body, going into the arms. So that little half break, strong, powerful, explosive, and gets over nice and early. 2 tries against the Lions. He's got another one today.
Flags are up. Extra 2 points for the Hollywoodbets Sharks. Jordan Hendrickson takes his telly to 59 this season.
Yeah, look, he just gets that little half gap, but good body position. Zebre almost needed to hunt the double there to get him backwards. A great start from the Sharks. Started off with that fast ball, penalty advantage. Another one, then patience needed from the Sharks. So getting all the positive outcomes in the early stages.
On Tamari, with the restart. Tester for the Sharks. And passing that test, Emil van Heerden.
Onside now, Zebre. Step one. Sharks, use it.
Jaden Hendrickson called upon to use it. Box clearance for Mapimpi to chase. Contestable in the air, knocked on by Mapimpi. Chance for the visiting team, Zebre in yellow. And the advantage is over. Long pass out wide, looking for Gregory. Scott Gregory's pass, kick. Finds space. In the minute to Makazola Mapimpi, ball in two hands. Mapimpi nowhere through as Pitanari makes a good hit on the Springbok winger. Jason Jenkins, Oxenchair the half gap. That's gone loose. Kanali tidies up. Chance for the captain. Prashanteli keeps it alive. In soft hands.
Over.
Jay-Z's kick and chase. Jay-Z's kick and chase. Great fielding skills that from Jaden Hendrickson. Sia Kolisi with the cleanup. Sharks regroup in numbers. No, the local soccer team, Amazulu, if they're looking for a goalkeeper. I think it was good work there from Jaden Hendrickson.
Jaden's your man.
Jordan Hendrickson. Into touch, quickly taken. Montemari to the captain, Prashanteli. Pengley gets man and ball, just taking up space. Kick and chase, oh, it's just perfectly for the former Argentine 7-star. Montemari goes direct as Paia loses it in the contact. And Fusco's kick through in vain. Come back for the infringement or the knock-on.
Yeah, Owen, and you got a glimpse of what Zebre want. Fast, loose, disorganized. That will suit them. The Sharks will want to take control a bit. You saw it's still early days, but when the Sharks were mauling, they were strong, they were powerful, they were direct. Let Zebre start dancing, and it could become a long, tough day. So great skill, great execution. Prashanteli, he can go. The Sevens X Factor. Also look at Alessandro Fusco. Fast and loose sits Zebre. Control game, power game suits the Sharks. And then they can open it up first. But you can see no defense lines set there.
It's not a good sign for the Sharks. 25-year-old Vincent Koch. International experience dating back to 2015. Vincent Koch. And the future of the Sharks, future players, future fans in good hands as in
Time
came
on.
to watch
Scrum is
the
outside.
spectacle of the URC
Knock on
round
Zebre.
13.
Sharp ball.
Oh, and always a young crowd here in Durban. Big effort to see the kids coming at half-time, coming on to play a bit of rugby. So good young crowd,
no early weights.
tailor-made for fun here. Swimming pool, slides, a bit of everything for the kids.
Well, in your world, Shimmy, the game's about to kick off. 7 minutes on, first scrum. What can we expect?
I think dominance here from the Sharks, but on the Sharks ball, they can control their own destiny.
Crouch.
And they'll test Zebre here. The test is coming.
Bind. Set.
Go! Go! Yes!
Power from the Sharks. Zebre got to stay in the hunt. No, they don't. So penalty advantage, free play. Jaden Hendrickson onto the blind side, finds his brother Jordan. Oh, the big hit. Very, very good defense from
Angle, yellow.
Ruggieri.
Not staying
David
straight,
Ruggieri, the 8th man.
Very good scrum from the Sharks. That's always the worry. So Pitinari Bartolomeo and Rizzoli, they would have known the power of the Shark scrum. It's all good practicing it until you have the first one, Owen, and you get hit like that. It is going to be a long day.
On the light, please.
So power from the Sharks. Oxenchair getting underneath his man, Pitinari, and getting to work nice and early. Penalty advantage. From then on, it's free play after free play.
Van Heerden again off the top. He's been the go-to man. Kolisi in the centres. Like a high tackle on the Sharks captain. Hendricks will kick over the top to chase on Ethan Hooker. Knocks on. Knock-on advantage, solid, strong from Junior Springbok Player of the Year, Lorenzo Julies.
Hit the mark. Back.
There's an advantage overcall.
Thanks, mate. Hey, we called advantage over. There was no pressure.
Right, very clear from the referee, advantage was over.
Yeah, we called it over. There was no pressure. Yeah, but there was no pressure. It's a kick under no pressure. Scrum.
Advantage called over, so scrum down for the Sharks.
And if the Sharks want an easy 3-point here, and the key is go for the scrum penalty, well, they'll generally do that because it offers you a free play. So you know you almost got the guaranteed 3 you can kick for the corner, or a free play where you can go for a try.
And Shimmy, I make a comparison in the last couple of seasons. I always take it back to one of the great sides, South Africa, the Bulls team that won 3 Super Rugby titles. They knew how to build scoreboard pressure. They'll take the 3 points on offer. It's just somehow, if they played a team like this, Zebre will turn around, they'll be 20 points down.
Yep.
And that's been the difference. I mean, great athletes we have these days, but just the scoreboard pressure seems to be missing.
See, there's that power coming through, Owen. So now it becomes a free play for the Sharks.
Ball's out. Ball's out. 8 lost the ball. 8 lost the ball.
Yeah, just saving the situation there from the referee.
No offense by Zebre.
Emmelman. Counter from the back. Oh, powerful carry from Sharks fullback.
No.
Jaden Hendrickson. Chuka's hands are quick and soft. Oxenchair is even better as Mapimpi finds a bit of space. Makazola Mapimpi, plenty of option. Julies comes around. The Sharks make it look so easy on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, brilliant counter try. Look, the Sharks pack will feel hard done by that scrum, completely dominant. Zebre changed the angle slightly. That should have been penalty advantage already, but anyway, it was play on Emmerman with a good carry. But what happens here, then the players have to work back here. In the linking, they're passing forwards will always give you width. Oxenchair in the midfield, Mapimpi with the pace, but look at the numbers around the ball. Lorenzo Julius, and if there was a Zebre defender, Hendrickson was the answer. But Oxenchair in the midfield, did you see that? At what, first or second center, he got the hands going.
It all started from Chichuka's hands were good. Good decision making from the Sharks. Third try for Lorenzo Julies. In front of the uprights. And over she goes. Jordan Hendrickson.
Oxenchair, look at that, the draw and pass. Mapimpi on the outside, jet shoes, and now it's just linking, ball in both hands, so he's looking, he can hear there's players around him. Julius, the right man at the right time, over the Sharks go, try number 2.
Giovanni Montemari. Van Heerden again called upon this time. Can't get her. Knocks on. Soft hands from Mapimpi. Emmelman.
Advantage over.
Advantage is over. Christian Telly with an opportunity to counter. Ball in 2 hands. Take on the Sharks defense. Good hits from Ethan Hooker. Who scored? Scrum off. Weighing up his option. And it's the Hooker that puts his hand up. Di Pratramio. Fusco shows and goes, almost goes past the Oxen chair. Back in field from the Tongan international, Paia. Sharks defense is going to be tested now. Soft hands over the top pass is a good one. Big opportunity. Pengler's got to chase on hard. Tackle made. Good work. Presentation. Good. Jerry. Zebre promising with ball in hand. Follow.
Not now.
Works hard to make it available inside the 22. Lots of depth. The kick pass could be the money bounce. It's good. Jesse goes over. Alessandro Jesse opens up the account for Zebre.
Yeah, and remember that was also a knock-on advantage. The Sharks were better off just saying we'll take the scrum. But Alessandro Jesse waiting out wide. That's one thing Zebre can do is they can attack. Look at the numbers around the ball. Again, just getting the width the whole time. Forwards coming ahead. Going with the backdoor option or the pull pass. And the cross kick to Alessandro Jesse. But the key to them is, will they get enough ball? Will they get enough ball to build up sustained moments of attack? Positive from Zebre, accurate from Zebre. Points from Zebre.
71 points so far this season from Montemari. On the extras, good looking kick, it holds its line, flags are up. 4 points for Zebre, converted try.
Good patience, Alessandro Jesse just waiting down there, didn't come in, waited for the kick pass, he was in space. But the Italians went coast to coast both sides and they found room on both wings because the Sharks do rush and the fullback closes late sometimes. So there is space and opportunity. But will they get enough position? And that's the question.
Well, the season they're having so far, they're not going to go away. They'll be here for 80 minutes, fancying their chances. Still to beat the South African team this season. Pengler missed the tackle.
Onside play.
Pengler recovers to make the hit on Gregory. Good momentum from the restart by Zebre. Looking for space out wide to the try scorer, Jesse. The kick and the chase. Immelman lets it bounce and gets a favorable bounce. Could open up for Henry Immelman. Again, showing his upper body strength. Jordan Hendrickson. What a small figure as Jordan Hendrickson. Chichuka. One of the leaders in the Sharks team now is Vincent Chichuka.
Use it. On.
Pimpy to chase, Hendrickson box kick contest in the air.
Blackened touch. Hands off the head. Yeah. Line that on them. It's your mark, yes, there, ball. There's your mark, Sharks.
So strong, so big, so powerful. Henry Immelman, as big as the loose forwards. I mean, he must be, well, he's clearly over 100 kilograms.
Only 29 years old, so lots
Right,
of rugby
9,
in
out.
the moment.
Back 10. Stay back.
Contest from the Sharks, good. Against the throw, Wanambi to Kolisi. Skip pass side wide, Ethan Hooker. Centre looks to straighten. He's done so. Oh, what a turnover that is. Ruggieri, brilliantly done.
50-22.
50-22. And it's Mapimpi who gets a kind bounce. Makazola Mapimpi. Very happy with ball in hand approach is Mapimpi. It's great strength from Mapimpi. Just getting the attentions of two Zebre defenders to Butelezi. Good performance last time against the Lions here at home. Pimpy to chase again. Tester for Jesse.
Timing fine.
Timing is fine. Christian clearly was head contact. Good tempo. And Zebre's got ball in.
Use it.
Fusco. Clears from the base. Another chase for Immelman. In the air. Tap backwards. Chuka. Hendrickson. Jordan Hendrickson. That's not a great kick. Jordan Hendrickson. You should tell he's had a busy afternoon. Time, space, safety of the 22.
Outside.
And he went outside.
Keep coming, retreat, yes, retreat, retreat.
Gets the Sharks on side. Not really shutting down the space. It could open up as that's gone forward. Vincent Koch. Oh, looking for a bit of space to kick and chase. Oh, Vincent Koch. Oh, that'll be one for the highlights. Tell you if that kick went through.
He's laughing inside somewhere.
Just don't give it away, Vince. Don't give it away.
Look, if he regained and got that, it would be mover of the year. But Priscantelli, Zebre not interested in kicking the ball back, and they'll always want to keep it alive. Let's play on here, Vincent Koch.
That last one, 8 is lost.
Look at this.
It was all legal, and then yeah, right. They were legal, and then 8.
And what Zebre don't want, as much as they want the ball, they want to have accuracy, because the knock-on means one thing, Sharks scrum feed. So they'll end up from here being down into the 22-meter area because of the power of the Sharks scrum.
Right. Bind.
There's a chance for the Sharks backline to get some front foot ball. Previous
Two things. Make sure you take the hit, and make sure you don't launch it. A bit of both. Same stuff.
Pitinari is almost changing his angle slightly.
That side's good, just your man, these two here. Louder is good for me. Louder is good. Crouch. Bind. Set. Use it.
Bit of pressure on the Sharks scrum. Thing of beauty. They'll be happy with that scrum performance, Zebre. Julius wasn't expecting it, but gets the Sharks on that front foot.
Off the Stormer, F the Sharks.
Off the feet. Got it down.
Keep retreating. Always retreat.
Opportunity. Jerome Priscantelli to the counter. Tackle made by the Sharks, conscious by Chichuka.
Yeah, the Sharks have got one or two things tactically wrong. They need a Henry Immerman. That ball needs to go out. As long as the ball stays ball in play, Zebre can counter-attack. Priscantelli's had a great season. The Zebre players drop back well, so they don't mind it. As long as the ball's alive and in play, they will keep going all day long. So again, you saw the Sharks had position. Messi at the breakdown, turnover, and Zebre just smashing it downfield. It's time for the water break here.
Yeah, the Sharks needed more. Strategize a bit better. Well, 3 tries the first 20 minutes. Sia Kolisi goes over first. Some soft hands. Oxen chair. Backs and forwards of the Sharks. Great contribution. Inside ball for Julie. Try. Number 2 for the Sharks. Zebre, not to be outdone, kick pass out wide together from Alessandro Jesi. Good work, converted try for Zebre for their 7 points.
Certainly is the business end, but Leinster, Warriors, Sharks and Bulls, probably the safe ones in terms of staying in that top 8 or getting that top 4 position. With the rest of the log, anything can happen. Look at that, 29, 28, 28, 28, 28, 27, 26. Probably the one team that you can say out of it are probably the Dragons, but the rest all in it for the race for the top 8.
Those are the odds that the percentage said that we've spoken about. Leinster, Glasgow at the top, Bulls as well.
Still got a minute and a half.
Top 4.
Still have 90.
Drive the Lions on 67%. Been here before, never made the top 8. The Lions, big chance for them this season.
Well, in that log,
yeah,
Lions play the Bulls in the playoffs, quarterfinals, isn't it?
That's why we call it.
You like it?
All smile.
You won't have to travel far for that one. There we go. It's always beautiful here at the Shark Tank.
Yeah, that's what's talked about, how inclusive it is. You see a lot of youngsters. The customer experience coming out to Hollywoodbets Kings Park. It's beyond rugby, it's entertainment. To the introduction of Shark Fest. So great numbers last week. Last time they were out here when they took on the Lions. Shark Fest is back next weekend when they take on Leinster.
Weights are on the ground, no
Kings
obstruction.
Park to be filled to the rafters.
Right, you've got 6, you've got 5.
This must be the only stadium in world rugby that actually has a pool and a water slide for kids. It just suits the conditions. The feel of Durban.
Attacking opportunity lost by Zebre.
Numbers, too many numbers.
Free kick. Zebre not matching up numbers. Fusco taps and goes looking for runners. Carriers put the Sharks under pressure.
Sharks, leave it, let it come now. Let the ball come, Sharks.
Pillar defense, Jason Jenkins
No.
away.
Advantage, offside, no. Onside, please.
Penalty advantage for Zebre. Chance to level the scores,
advantage.
looks promising. There's the reach.
Time off. Mike.
Looked like there was a bit of open space.
Try, yes or no, please.
Okay, on full decision.
No try. Thank you. Agreed. The line, it was numbers. One went in.
We're not matching up
Yeah,
numbers
we went
in
back
the
to
line
the
out. Free kick,
because of numbers
tap and
by
go.
Sharks.
No, I think that must
The
be
numbers comes
reviewed
first.
I think Vincent
Yeah, I'll come back
Chituka
to you.
looked like he might have got his hand underneath it. It's going to be close. It's going to be tight. Yeah, he does. Well, he's still in his hands there. Luca Andriani. So Vincent stops it there. But then there's a movement after that.
So there's no view from this camera, but this is a good camera view.
Thanks, Mike. I've not got a view from this far away.
So it's not originally grounded there,
Yeah.
but afterwards I have a grounding there, so you can award the try.
So I
Try
overturn the on-field and I award the try. Thanks, Mike.
Spoke
Yeah,
about Zebre. They're fighting, Owen.
I'll speak to you on the kickoff.
Look at the last scrum. They got hurt the first couple of scrums. The last one, they were starting to get the Sharks back slightly. They're certainly showing fight and they've got energy. They're winning the energy battle at the moment.
Yeah, I agree, number 1.
Yeah, rightly so. Keeping the tempo of the game up, it suits them. Open play, and that's what the Sharks are not doing, not finding touch. Let's kick to level the scores. Giovanni Montemari. Front of the upright. Front of goal. Still got plenty of time on the clock.
Lucia.
Flags
We
are up.
basically have 2 issues, all both by 1.
And all square.
He's the receiver and he comes in early, so that makes a number
In
of issues.
Durban.
Also, he comes in and closes the gap. He causes 2 problems. And
So roll around.
what happens after? That was for an offside. But yeah, the
I
ball.
thought Vincent Chituka had worked some magic there. But Luca Adriani gets over.
Thank you.
But Zebre is certainly looking energized. First 24 minutes, fighting back. And they look energized, especially with ball in hand. And defensively not shirking the responsibilities also.
Contest ball knocked on by Pengley. So scrum
Happy?
for Zebre.
Okay, but he closed the gap as well. So make sure he only goes into the line. When you come into the line, it makes sure you don't go
Really taking his opportunities this year is
middle
Jar
of the line, it
Pengley.
makes you stay on your line. Thank you.
Lots of experience, 63 caps,
First
19
Zebre scrum, the
tries
same
in the
standard they've given
URC.
you, please.
Experience of plenty in the Sharks front row.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
That's powerful scrum from the Sharks, quickly
Taken
taken and job well done, absorbing that pressure. Zebre. Bahia carries good.
Use.
Carry from Rufolo.
Zebre, use the ball.
It's quality exit from Zebre. Scrum going backwards. And look where they find themselves. Testing now for Immelman. Jersey chasing on hard. It's loose ball. Tap backwards. Advantage Zebre. Gotta go. They've been good with ball in hand, putting pressure on the Sharks defense. Chuchuka center field. Prashanta's kick is good. Unable to gather Scott Gregory.
It was on there. It was on. Because they had runners on the inside.
Yeah, back.
Well, you just look at the organization of Zebre
Advantage
from
over after the kick.
a scrum to get the run on, so they bring the fullback up, isolated
into
at the
touch,
back, or bring the
there.
wing up, isolated at the back, win the contestable kick, and then the cross kick there.
Use
But
your
they're
mark.
asking questions, and they're asking very good questions. The Sharks at the
What's your
moment,
numbers?
they're almost lacking
Four
a little bit of
goals.
energy. Where's the line speed? Where are the big hits? Where's the physicality? And that's what they need here.
And you talked about the pack that grunt they've got. They should play to that. Kick it out, slow it
That's
down.
good.
Let's grind up front, make it an arm wrestle. And these guys have got the experience. They do it at international level. You don't have to play all the time. Oxenchair
Thank you.
gets them on the front foot.
Sharks, use it.
Credit must go to Zebre. Pengley, no real pressure on him, but tackled hard. Jenkins, something, just got to hang on to the ball now. Hooker. Jaden Hendrickson, Oxenchair. Jordan Hendrickson, half gap. Chuchuka. 50-50 pass.
Play on.
No knock on, but kicked forward. Now they look so good. It's right up the alley as Jesse gets the inside ball. Jesse, the try scorer, inside pass. Oh, it's gone loose. Did the ref get a boot in that? Not too sure, but play on is the call. They could get into the lead. Penalty advantage.
That's going to be a yellow. That's going to be a yellow. I understand from a probably not deliberate, but just because of the speed of play,
Cynical by
and he
11.
gotten into the way there. But again, a mistake from the Sharks. Turnover ball on transition. Zebre dangerous and on the front foot.
Time off. You get up on the wrong side. If the tackler stands up on the wrong side, he always runs the risk. Had no effect on play.
Yeah, the ref answering saying he had no effect on play, though the ball touched him. I expected a scrum down.
Well, you know what they're thinking. And the ref, he's left no option there, Owen. He's actually left no option there.
Okay, is he okay? Let's play. Let's go.
I'll tell you one thing, the Sharks halftime talk is not going to be pretty.
Yeah.
Still a long way to go, but Zebre, you know, this is a team that's won away from home slowly.
Very comfortable away from home.
Yeah, and they've just been building and building and building, and you listen to their players talking about the hardship they've gone through. Dangerous if you're not on top of your game. But I thought, yeah, the way they run the ball, with the man down, you could go for the line out and still look to expose the Sharks. I suppose the scrum not really a good option.
What are we holding for, lads?
Zebra's beaten
Okay,
the
we'll
Sharks
go with the kick
before.
and then who we want off the field?
And it was back in 2023 by 2 points.
Who's the HI, lads?
for the lead. And for the first time, Zebre in front in this round 13 clash. The Vodacom URC. Yellow card to Mazola. Mapimpi. Just need to slow it down. Sharp.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jordan Hendrickson deep onto the right hand side. Pengler to chase. And Pengler makes the tackle.
Zebre, use it.
Still inside the 22 for Zebre. Lead the Sharks by
6.
3. And into touch.
Still alive, still alive. Not alive.
And the Sharks here. This is the opportunity to tighten things up. To either go off the top or back their maul to try grind it up, get that penalty, and march upfield.
But hit in again. It was played in the air. Siap Kolisi gets the break. Siap Kolisi could get a brace. Wow! Siam Tanda Kolisi gets the crowd back on their feet and gets the Sharks back in front.
Well, the Sharks needed that spark. They needed that fire, and it came from the Springbok captain, Siya Kolisi. But wow, the inside, outside. You know, I thought he might try just drop a shoulder. But look what he does here. This is impressive here. Inside, outside, very easily. Around Scott Gregory. 8-man against the wing, beats him on the outside, off he goes, down the touchline. But the Sharks needed something. They need energy, they need a bit of fire, they need that spark, and the captain provided it.
Brace against the Lions 2 weeks ago.
Shot clock in the stadium.
2 tries already this afternoon against Zebre for Siya Kolisi. Hendrick says kick straight through the middle. What a response that is from the home side.
Sharks again tightening it up, going for the maul. This was almost trying to maul for the penalty, but sideways, more inside, outside, bang goes the captain. Straight down, no one around him. The Sharks are over.
Boogie time here in Durban. Festive atmosphere. Human rights long weekend in South Africa.
Off beats. There you go. Sharks, use it. One side. No, side. Back.
Going backwards from Heden. Hendrickson. With the 50-22 now, not getting a car in binds. Pengler will chase on. Keeping it alive, happy to play.
No light.
Yeah, you had the safety of the try area. Once you step out of there, then it's your business. Good kick from Hendrickson. Good kick, he saw space, the wings were up. Fullback not home.
Can he build up a bit of steam, bit of pace? Vincent Chichuka, 407 kilograms. No arms. And from Ferrari, that oxen chair on the front foot for the Sharks. Jaden Hendrickson, a switch with his brother Jordan. Buthelezi, Pips Buthelezi makes it available.
He's fine. 6. Dangerous
That
tackle.
initial tackle.
Thank you.
So, Giacomo Ferrari, no arms tackle.
6.
Better play, good director. Yeah, that's silly play.
That should be more than a penalty.
Yeah.
Just to send a message out there. The dangers of no arms tackle.
There's no attempt whatsoever.
Zebre on the spine.
I think it was Luca Adriani, I think.
Okay. Time off.
So hang in to work with me. Down to 14 men. Over 5 minutes left on the clock. Should not take the 3
Make sure you
points.
don't use the ground, okay?
Yeah, but you
Can't
still
go
got to
ground and
exit
then up.
afterwards, Owen. At least here you can keep the opposition downfield.
Who's talking?
I suppose that's the only thing in the way. Zebre have been counter-attacking.
They can come and get
But,
it.
but if you get the 3 points, you go to the stop-start effect.
Yeah, now I've got it. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's a good vibe here in Durban, and that's what we've seen in the URC across all countries involved in the URC. Just good turnout week in, week out.
Are you ready?
Broadcaster
Water off, please.
viewers have gone up. Access to this beautiful game. Super
5 is
sport
the
in South
number.
Africa. The premier sport as well.
5.
Good crowd expected today in Pretoria after
Inside,
this. Next weekend,
inside.
big crowd here. Cape Town never disappoints.
Yeah. The faithful always there in Cape Town.
Yeah.
A big game here next week. But first, it's this one here with Zebre showing plenty of heart and plenty of fight. Power, again, power from the Sharks.
There's the break now from Bonambi. Very delayed reaction from Hendrickson. Ethan Hooker breaks the tackle of Christiantelli. Butelezi keeps it alive. Jenkins, they need to straighten and support is Bonambi. The power game they've got. Have they got the patience though, the Sharks? As it stands, not as yet.
Hands off.
They slowed it down.
Still advantage.
Did a huge impact on that momentum of the Sharks. Butelezi, all from a standing start. The Sharks forward.
Ball's there. Never on ball.
Vincent Koch finally goes over.
Never on ball.
That is the bonus point for the Hollywoodbets Sharks.
Well, that's the power game, isn't it? Started off at no arms tackle, but then the power of the maul, penalty advantage, and just literally manning up, big carries around the corner, asking physical questions. With Zebre have been found wanting, it's the muscular elements of the game, the physical elements. Look at that, Vincent Koch, what he does brilliantly there, he's so low. And all the Zebre defenders are all upright. You need to get low there to make a good positive tackle, a good double hit. But Vincent Koch nice and low,
It's quick.
and the Sharks' power kicking in
You need to run quicker.
at an important time.
I thought you were fast.
Good kick from Jordan Hendrickson. Four tries, 2 tries to Sia Kolisi. Vincent Koch, Lorenzo. Another try scorer for the Sharks.
And Vincent Koch just dipped his body nice and low. It looks pretty simple from the Sharks when they do get it right. But every time they've had a scrum or more, it's a free play.
Contest, play on!
Contest, play on is the call. Christiantelli. Good hustle from Kolisi. Ferrari gets the break. Fusco. Big hit from Kolisi on Rizzoli.
Out now.
Inside ball, Jesse finds space. Simple 2 on 1. Oh, boy! Taking eyes off the ball. Chichuka.
You go back.
He got the fumbles, Owen. He got the fumbles.
always
Open,
gone backwards,
open
never
try
gone
line.
front. Always under pressure.
For Dominguez.
Time off. Time's off.
Thomas Dominguez came on at scrum after the change, so Alessandra's moved to fly half, came in for Mentramari.
Just too wide there from Vincent Koch. That gap is too big. Almost needs to catch up a little bit harder. But that's try time.
I'm Scottish, mate. Even worse.
That is try time. Look at this pass.
Yeah.
Should take that out.
Okay, I'll
Just for question, would you take it? I'm worried about our hamstrings.
Scrum.
Hamstrings, Achilles, everything would go. But he should have taken that. He'll be disappointed with himself.
Yeah.
But
let's go.
we spoke about the Zebra team showing heart, not giving up.
Keep
There
square.
was a perfect
He's still
chance for them
square.
to
You stay the same.
almost claw it back just before half time.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Now we're going to come up. I want it. We're going to have that one again. I felt we've got a bit of a hit chasing Sharks, but I want you to take the hit, okay? For the same scrum. Sharks, I do not want a hit chase. Zebra, you must take the hits. Same scrum.
So, as a ref, how do you make that call? Saying one is hitting and chasing, the one that's going to absorb it. It's one or the other.
No hit chasing.
Yeah, but I think the Sharks, I mean, they can't depower their scrum because it's the power of the Sharks hit, and that's part of the skill. So if they can't handle it, then, you know, it's not the Sharks' problem. That is part of the skill of scrumming, is managing to generate that power over a short space of time. And if the hit is powerful, there will be a slight chase. As long as the stability when the ball comes in.
If nothing absorbs that power, yeah.
Bind. Set. Use.
Onto the short side. Jordan Hendrickson, that's a good tackle. Dominguez. That's a very strong, dominant
Off feet, down,
performance
set.
from
Hands
Emil
off,
van Heerden,
rock.
especially in the line-out.
Second player. Second.
And he does the carry. But it's Jordan Hendrickson. Calls an end to the first 40 minutes in Durban. 2 tries to the man in picture. Captain of South Africa, captain of the Sharks, Sia Kolisi. And a bonus point in the first 40 minutes for the home side. For the log, with 39 points. Zebre. As Montemari restarts second half. Tester for Chichuka. Been a stand-in captain this season, and Sia Kolisi
Well,
hasn't been
Zebre.
available.
Sharks, use it.
Jaden Hendrickson from Mapimpi to change. Got a yellow card in the first half. Makazola Mapimpi knocked on.
Advantage, hands off, Sharks.
Advantage Zebre.
Not an advantage.
Shoulder in from Pitanari. Big struggles in the front row for Juan Pitanari up against Oxen Chair. But what they've been good at is giving the ball a bit of air. Drago brought down by Julius. Ferrari. Good tackle, the opposite number. Butelezi. Vincent Koch. Try score in the first half, putting a shoulder in. Skip pass. Beat him, Mapimpi. Back in field. Adriani.
Don't come round 8.
Good control of position by
Use
Zebre.
it.
Immelman competes on the ground, been knocked on. Advantage for Zebre. It could open up on the right-hand side. Chance coming up. Adriani keeps it alive. A chance for Monteroro. Makazola Mapimpi intercepts. Oh, knocked on by Ethan Hooker. Huge opportunity coming up for Zebre.
Yeah, and there was 2 players on his outside also. He probably looked up though. But Makazole Mapimpi, he saved the day there. He saved the day. Because Zebre down that right-hand side were on fire. They were about to run it in, but Mapimpi, look at it, it's the work off the ball that's impressive. He could have really easily given up and just sat on the ground and almost watched him run through. But the fact that he worked back, got into the play, and hooker, uncharacteristic from him. You can see the frustration, but Mapimpi certainly saved the day.
Same on
but Zebre,
steady, no
in
hits.
a great position here.
Chase.
Managed to absorb the Sharks' pressure at scrum time. Retain position even when they're going backwards.
I don't think this ball's going to last long in the scrum. They'll want to survive this one, get it in and out. But they've had 1 or 2 good scrums on.
Set!
Don't expect to go in straight either. Picked up at the base. Job well done. Just a loose pass. Mapimpi coming through again, putting pressure. Prishanteli recovers. Paia. Ethan Hooker worked to stop. Is that a knock-on? Referee says not. Yeah, good upper body strength that from the captain. Hooker can't get past the attention of Zoli.
He's legal.
Scrappy and good defense from the Sharks. But scrappy from Zebre. Almost too impatient. They're trying to go wide too early. Someone's also going to take the punishment or take the heat. Truly Paia, he's the power in this back line. You can see when he gets there, they make meters and get gain line. That's when they're good. But at the moment, Zebre just guilty of playing backwards and not wanting to make that contact.
Come on, hurry up.
No, just lost by Filippo Drago.
Thank you. Nice scrum, nice scrum.
Zebre probably guilty there of being a little bit too loose.
Sharks, no hit chase. No hit chase. Yes, but no hit chase.
Oh, Zebre scrum from Zebre, the previous one, channel 1 ball. Spinning away from the
set.
Wrestle with the Sharks pack of forwards.
Use.
Hendrickson picks up the base, gains some momentum. Immelman, Penlet, right up against the touchline. Penlet, inside ball, could open up here for Zebre. The kick and chase from Prishanteli. Prishanteli. Try time! Against the run of play. They go over first in the second half. Zebre through the captain, Geronimo Prishanteli.
What a moment also to do it, but Thomas Dominguez here. Again, it was the Sharks. That final pass, the Sharks maybe being slightly impatient. So this final pass here, but look what the Dominguez gets in. Instead of he's looking for the kick, he realizes Prishanteli's on his inside. He puts the kick here and he has got wheels. He's beaten Hendrickson there. He's beaten him. It's a foot race and he makes it. Zebre back in it once again. Zebre showing fight. Prishanteli, X-Factor skill. X-Factor execution. I think Hendrickson might have kicked that back. And over he goes. Zebre.
Oh, it's a good looking kick and it's over. Brilliant, brilliant.
Zebre just fight for everything, Owen. Number 3 on the trot now. So they've been quietly going about their business. Prishanteli, Geronimo Prishanteli. A little lucky kick. I think Hendrickson nudged it backwards. And he said, thank you very much. He's over. Look at that. Zebre, happiness on the road.
4 points the difference. Penley competes and knocked on by Penley. So advantage to the Sharks.
Backward scrum. Knock on. Is that? I thought it was your hand, sorry.
You should suit the Sharks back and forth. Chance for them to go hunting.
I'll watch. I felt that they'd held it for a long
Zebre
time
put
and it was a good time to play the ball out.
It's a Zebre put in, right?
Is that fair?
Yeah, knocked on by your
Same as the
Penley.
last come on their ball, it was really nice.
And the interesting was with Zebre, and look, obviously I'm trying to predict it, but what they generally do, they won't kick here. They'll have a go first, bring the wings up, try isolate the fullback, and then look to kick from then on. So interesting to see what they do here, because that's what they've done from teams. Have a little bit of a go, look to play, slow it down, and then kick.
Bind! Set!
It is a tight hit by the Sharks.
Sharks ball! Played by
Dominguez, yeah, from an offside position. Good scrum from the Sharks back and forward.
offside.
Yeah.
Winning the tight hit.
No, the ball was played on the ground by the Zebre player.
Bartolomeo didn't get the clean hook, the clean strike, so that ball was jammed in, so it made it a scrum battle, which Zebre lost hands down. So there's no clean hook. Look where that ball is.
No, no.
Messy, but power from the Sharks.
Off the line. Off the line. Off the line. No double banking.
Wongin Bonambi to feed the Sharks line out. And here has been the go-to man. Jason Jenkins in front. At the tail to Siakolisi off the top. Oxen chair. Lateral in his run, but it's on the front foot. Same side they go. Interception. Good read from Paia. And that's against the run of play. Big chance coming up. Prishanteli. Prishanteli's kick takes Makazola Mapimpi to clean up, but he hasn't gone to ground. It's on. Try time.
They'll have a look at it. And yeah, a quiet crowd, a nervous crowd now.
What have you got?
Immerman's hammy went on that chase back. He is down, his hamstring went.
So, Mike,
Go
ahead, Sam.
we want to check on field no try. So we want to check try. We just want to make sure there's no foul play in the run up to it as well, please.
Okay, on-field decision, no try.
Yeah.
We check the lead up to the goal line.
Thank you.
The intercept from Petuli Paia. From then on, transition from defense to attack. He had to dive on this ball, Makazola Mapimpi.
So no foul play there. Is that a knock on? Does that come off Zebre hand? We need to answer the question. But if it doesn't, we also need to check out a try.
So there's no knock on there.
So no knock on. So now we may move backwards by Zebre Sharks. Now we can move on to the grounding. Yes
That
or no?
tackle's legal because he's committed to the tackle in the lead up.
Very close, touch and go.
Looks like he loses it. Well, it might come to that.
The thing is,
We'll leave this one for Mike. So yeah, this bit's fine.
Yeah, so we're back off of Zebre. We're just checking this.
Yeah.
So the pickup there is good. We're just going to check the grounding.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
So we're going back to, this will be the best angle coming up now.
Yeah.
So I've got regathers, and then I've got a grounding. I'm not seeing any separation. So he picks the ball up, he's in control, and then I don't see any separation for the grounding.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have got a decision.
Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
So there's some things about the human reaction.
So there's no knock on in the lead up,
no
and
knock
then the
on lead up.
grounding is good. There's no separation, and he's in control, and there's a press on top of the ball.
Thank you. So no knock on in the lead up. There's no separation when he tries to ground it. Then he presses it. We may award the try.
Try is awarded. Congrats to Zebre. But Shimia, talk about the human reaction. The second bite, he knew that he was not in control. That's why he tried to reach for it again. Natural instinct.
Yeah, exactly. But it's been given, and it's game on here, Owen. It is game on here. Gets the run of play again. You know, you look at when Jaap Benkler was going down the touchline, intercept, Geronimo Piscantelli try. Again, Sharks attacking intercept from Fatuli Paia. And Zebra on it again. The Sharks are going to have to start looking to the bench.
Oh no, just manage the game. No need to go to the
Yep.
bench. It can't be a spectacle play all the time. Just got to grind this one out. In the lead for the second time is Zebre. 81 points to 28 against the Sharks. It's the city.
Yeah,
A Pimpy should have dived in it. Sharks should never have gotten this position.
Yeah, I think so. We're just going to wait for the cart to come off. We're just going to wait for the cart out of the way.
Disbelief. This isn't going according to script, but still plenty of time here. Zimmerman doing everything on the far side. There's going to be a bit of a shuffle here. Who's going to move to fullback?
You can underestimate them. Ethan Hooker moving to wing, Penley at fullback, that's the other option.
Because if you think about it, I mean, Francois Feinter and Andre Esterhazen, those are
Both
two
same.
inside backs, you know? So they'll definitely cover midfield, so someone has to slide out. I think Henry.
That'll do.
Still trying to work out who's a fly for the Sharks.
No, two.
Front of Fent in the centres now. Dominguez finds touch.
Definitely. We're inside. No, off it. They're in.
The front
Off
of
the
Fent
line
has
is
come
the
on.
mark.
Ethan Hooker onto the wing.
I think
Penley fullback.
Number Sharks.
Penley's going to fullback.
One and beat you, Jason Jenkins. Vincent Koch need to show some
Tackle.
grit here for the Sharks. Muchelezi. Very lateral at the moment from the home side. They're punching through Zebra's defense. Juggle from Ethan Hooker. Need to roll away. They've done so. Same side go the Sharks. Short ball for Vincent Koch. This is a brilliant read and a solid hit from Stavidi. Bakasola Mapimpi onto the short side.
Inside.
Good work coming back in field. Julius. Lorenzo Julius.
Offside!
Mapimpi in the trenches.
Vantage
Goes
offside.
the Springbok winger. Plenty of hands at Nadarak.
Two offside.
It's better play from the Sharks because at least the attack is engaging the defense, not the other way around. You know, it's big ball carries, that gain line's getting further and further back. The pressure starts to build, the offside starts to build. But when it becomes loose and it's a free-for-all, that's where Zebre have had the energy.
9-1.
They're already keeping, you see the two big men, Pictionary and Muzioli,
Line out.
creeping up slightly.
Yeah.
And
And
Mohammed
we bring
Hassan
a 7 left. Shark
some
is coming off.
changes in
We
the
get him
front
clear
row.
on for him, please.
Jason Bata on for Bongi Monambi.
It's on now, yeah.
James Venter coming on for Chuchuka.
Right, let's go. Time on. Who's in? Back 10.
From for the Sharks. Good driving, more lots of momentum.
Out, set, back, out, lead. out, 3, leave, out. Once.
Good defense from Zebre. Has some go forward here for Buthelezi. Pepsi Buthelezi is over.
Held up. No, he waited till it's behind the goal line. He's onside. Held up.
Thomas. Good tackle there from
No side entry, was over the goal
Dominguez.
line.
Look, he executed that well. Pepsi Buthelezi, it's one of the hardest things to stop. It's
It was
one of
over
the
the goal
very
line.
few times
Oh, no,
you'll see a
good
maul
play.
like that being
Good
stopped.
play.
The Sharks were patient. It was a good maul. Eventually they managed to break through and get through that tunnel. And this is a good maul. Look at, so the key here is look at Oxenchair at the front. Look how hard he fights. He needs to go through that tunnel, and that's exactly what he did.
Buthelezi to lead the charge for the Sharks. Powerful carry. Jason Jenkins with a juggle, another intercept. It's gone loose. Kicked and chase. Could be a 50-22 here. Yes, it is. 50-22 for Zebre.
All live. All live.
Need some composure here, the Sharks.
And a loose pass. And they're feeding that Zebre machine the whole time. Direct, physical, and control it. Is that what the Sharks need? Loose. It's easy. They're the fresh legs. They're the big men out.
See, the challenge is not the power game. It's how to manage the game at the moment.
Yeah.
The old school way we say, you guys must sort it out and fix it. You still want to be part of this team, go fix it. And they're definitely capable of fixing it. So, new front row, Mbata, Kunu, and Jacobs.
Receiver in early. Receiver in early.
Unforced error from the Sharks.
18's receiver, he's gone in early.
The Hurst move coming up. They lead by 3. Dominguez taps and goes, looks for the forward, the big carry. Pitanari made it available. Jay-Z's been good in his
Play
carry.
on, play on.
Playing is the call. Tells her up, got to finish. Oh, it's a loose ball, putting themselves under pressure, necessarily so here, Zebre. Contest on the ground. Dominguez in the pocket, drop goal. Pinchantelli. Just off. So 22 restart.
22.
No, not a bad option. There's nothing really going on. And
You're 9 through the ball.
that's where Zebre sometimes they become too loose. Almost
Don't
going
throw it.
with the pull pass or going behind, not going front row early on. Take a heat, suck in some defenders, and then look for space. Don't be impatient.
He settled nicely in Durban as Jason Jenkins. Last couple of seasons. One test match for South Africa back in 2018. Played for Leinster and Munster, and also for the Vodacom Bulls. Another man hails from Pretoria. Went to the same school as Jason Jenkins in Albans College. Bongi
sure-
Bonambi.
Make sure you aren't getting on the wrong side. I feel you made an effort there, but don't run the risk. Okay?
Got you smiling. Good crowd here, Shim.
Oh, great crowd. Well, a nervous crowd at the moment, but
Contest is fair, back by Black.
Fair contest. Nkunu needs to straighten.
Sharks use it.
Neil van Heerden. She again very static when they got to up the tempo.
Sharks use it.
Look at the number of Sharks players on the ground compared to Zebras on their feet. Butter with the hit. Now they got to recover.
Backing off.
Good counter from Buthelezi. It's a solid counter from the Sharks. How come is that ruck still going? And for
Moving up 6.
I'm not sure you can play the scrum off. From the initial counteract, he went straight to the scrum off.
6 round the side, first defence. 6 side. What are we doing, Zebre? Zero. Tell me what you're doing.
Oh, from Chile Paia.
a solid counter, sure.
Yeah.
Squeeze ball, holding it in, not
Yeah,
allowing
that's the squeeze ball also. Yeah, so yeah, you're right.
The incorrect call there. That should be the Sharks' ball.
Where's the magic? Where's the spark going to come from
On
the
the line,
Sharks?
please, Sharks.
For Zebre.
The receiver cannot come in if no one
They'll be
goes out.
looking
Okay,
good ball in
that's
that,
two
especially
kicks
when
for
they're
it.
showing a little bit of directness. But there's no panic. They almost look like they've got a lot of time on the ball the whole time when they're attacking Zebre. And when that moment comes, they snipe probably.
Also, since you've just more experience coming off from the bench, Davili's come on. Krumov.
9 Zebre.
Brilliant take. Against the run of play. And Kunu hacks it upfield. This could be the one. Chases on and Kunu's still going. Brilliant work from the Lucid prop.
Zebre retreats.
Opportunity is there for the Sharks. Penglet needs to straighten, needs to find some sort of space. Big hit, good carry. Change the direction from Jaden, looking for Jordan. Bata. Well, no look pass into touch. Looking for front of Fenter.
You understand the idea. If you're going to do that, you got to run straight there. You can't run sideways and expect the guy. You're almost running away from the guy that's going to loop around. So you got to run straight, suck in the defender, and then look at him out. So what he does here, I understand exactly what he's thinking, but he's going sideways here. He's going sideways, and that's the problem. See, he sucked in the defender, but if he's square and he sucks in the defender, then Fenter can come around and hit that line.
But again, we talk about management. As a hooker, where you are now, it's very loose. His job should be simple. Get us over the gain line.
Yeah.
Let's commit people. Yours is not to pass.
Yeah, that's a safe option.
So again, I think it's instruction from management, how we're playing this game.
Yeah, and the thing is, you take your contact, and if he's going to get the offload, at least you've dominated contact. You get it through, then you go from there.
Warming up there, young corner roll, 22-year-old. Another solid shift from Sia Kolisi. 2 tries, good in defense. Just in great form, as always.
Yeah, and a lot of the work is the unseen stuff that you see from him, taking that ball, but in the maul. And this was the X factor moment. Bang on the outside, beats the winger, Scott Gregory. But the tackles, the amount of times he's at the bottom of a ruck. And the good loose forward is the one you don't see all day.
Hold him. Right, let's have the gap.
And Yannick Schwange talked about nervous crowd here in Durban. Trail by 3 points.
Open up.
They led 28-17 at halftime, the Sharks.
Wait till I'm in the back.
No scores yet in the second half. It's been Zebre in the second 40. Ribaldi, the replacement hooker. Line out is good.
4 out.
Some momentum and go forward for Zebre. Even a solid shift from Canali. Lock forward for Zebre. No one claiming that kick.
Zebre line.
beat goes on in Durban. All the Sharks.
The dance moves are coming from Zebre at the moment. Ethan Hooker. Zebre gets it again. The beat goes on, but it's the Sharks not dancing to their own beat.
Leave it!
Should be a penalty.
You're off beat. You're off beat then blocking the ball. He must play the ball.
Hendrickson was played before he could get to that.
100%.
He was played without the ball. Again, another loose pass from the Sharks. So this is the loose pass. So Fenter drops that.
With the quality behind Fenter, not much you could do there.
Yeah. Hendrickson gets up. He's been played there. He's been tackled without the ball.
Man on the ground as well. Yachi making the tackle. He was out the game. Montemari to extend the lead. Get down, the strike is solid. Immediately turns. Second half belongs to Zebre.
Yeah, the feeding of the scraps. Now the Sharks they've been punished for their errors. Sometimes a knock-on like that from Fenter, nothing happens. It sort of plays on, but every time it's been intercepted. Zebre have scored. So Geronimo Fiscanteli scored 2 tries of Sharks mistakes.
Andrea Stazen has come on. Pengle. Jordan Hendrickson support. But Pimpy communicating. Hendrickson. Jaden Hendrickson to Kunu. Need to up the tempo, they've done so. Corner roll. On the front foot for the Sharks. Change the direction from a Pimpy.
No hands.
Standing start from Jacobs. Nkunu. Chukulisi. A Pimpy. Same side go the Sharks. Big solid hit. Expecting to change direction and stay on same side. A Pimpy. Soft hands and Tsiakolisi can't hang on.
He looked up, but he was in space. And we know how dangerous he is in the wide channels.
Yo, up you get, go on, up you get.
And I thought I was about to say Zebre, some good disciplined defense. 1, 2, 3, 4 Sharks.
Go.
Looked like he did slightly overrun that.
It's just too tight. Confirmation of the change. James Fenter replacing Pepsi Buthelezi. Andrea Stays has also come on.
Good gap.
For Gerenzi Julius.
Four out. Don't go up. Once.
Dominguez's kick is into touch, out on the full. Advantage Sharks.
Ball's been touched. Here's your mark.
Less than 15 minutes left for the Sharks to bounce back. Good momentum for the Sharks.
Yeah, down by the Tackle now.
Not too sure if they're still part of the maul or not. Kunu coming around the corner inside the 22. Show and go from Jenkins. It's not committing enough numbers of that breakdown. They're bruising them, but Zebre defense back on their feet, corner roll. The bench injecting some sort of pace into this clash. Jacobs.
Advantage, dangerous tackle, flying on the ground.
Pimpio's there flying in. Got to make it available. There it is. Still available for the Sharks. Got the advantage. Fenter.
Have advantage.
Need magic. Andreas Dazen. Is it the power game? Andreas Dazen. First game returning from injury. Kolisi on the angle.
No foul play.
Determination defensively.
No advantage coming.
And Zebre are physical and defensively, maybe, you know, they've taken a bit of heat on the scrums and the mauls. But defensively, when it comes man on man, they've got good tackle technique. They shoot out their hips and they're putting in some big hits, some good solid hits, and they're forcing the Sharks to work hard. I think what they do is they reorganize quickly. They don't spend a lot of time on the ground. So there's always numbers. There's always that yellow wall waiting for you.
The Sharks should setting up more driving more, commit this forwards.
We have all new front row. So I want slow calls. I want you to hit up, and I don't want to hit chase. Hit chase. Hit chase. Control your weight. Lovely.
Fresh legs up front.
Crouch!
Scrum contest continues.
Bind! Up we come. Right. You've all come on and you're all causing an issue. I want slow calls, I want you in the gap, and I do not want pre-engage. Sort it out. I want you to control your weight. Control your weight. Nine, stay close. Crouch. Bind. Set. Collapse. Collapse. Scrum call.
What to do now?
Yeah.
Stick with it, stick with the scrum.
I do not want your line to ask me for a warning again, please. No captain.
Well, we'll go for the big scrum here, try to go for the free play. What the Sharks want to do is organize quickly, you know. Zebre survived this
Zebre, stay up.
here, to change
Sharks,
quickly.
control your weight.
So the Sharks need a good set here, Owen. They need a very good set here.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Advantage.
There's a free play. Sharks calling for Pengley. Good read, just not committing numbers in the execution. No creativity.
Captain. Your players are not trying to keep the scrum up. They must try and keep up. If they don't, someone goes to the bin. Yes. Thank you. Scrum called. Yeah, let's go. Time off, yeah. I warned them.
the attack with the warning now for
Let him
Zebre.
a bind. You don't go on the angle, give him a bind. Yeah, let him bind.
10 more minutes. Have Zebre got what it takes to be in the history books? Beating the Sharks 2 seasons ago at home, 12 points to 10. Having beaten the South African team in the URC, except the Sharks lost to the Cheetahs in the Challenge Cup.
Set!
Good hit, Sharks. Is that hit enough? Going for the deep contest.
Up on the mark. Scrum.
Yeah, I needed to follow through on that hit.
No illegal scrummaging there. Yes.
I needed to follow through on that hit. There's Mkhunu the other side on the left-hand side of the Sharks working pretty hard. I thought Jacob's got a good hit.
Nine, I don't want to keep telling you, start here. Yes, but you have to start here, okay? Let's go. Stay down. Yeah. Stay down. Stay down. I will not reward standing up.
Time is ticking. Both teams on the bonus points. So the victory for Zebre will take their tally to 30 points. Sniffing into the top 8. Remember, this kicked off the 15.
Crouch.
The Sharks will remain.
Bind.
Depending on the Bulls' result as well, take on Leinster. It's another penalty, Sharks.
Yeah, that was coming. That was coming.
Scrum.
Mohamed Hassa
Angle.
got the yellow.
He's not paying anyway.
Interesting.
Leave the field. I felt he started the angle first. That's what I felt.
Yeah, he just turns here, shoots his zips out, and the pressure comes from Jakob. So look where he shoots his zips out. His backside almost facing the tunnel.
Leave the field.
He's not walking.
Leave the field.
That is weird.
Yeah, he's just hanging.
Yeah. We get a sub coming on for Zebre, please. We have a scrum. Lads, who's coming off for Zebre?
We've got to sacrifice the player Zebre and bring in a front row specialist.
4 comes off. 4. 4. 4.
Coming back onto the park. Luca Rizzoli.
Well, I'm not sure that, I mean, they took a lock off. Would deprive the scrum even more. Surely take a backline player off and then you go all 8 up front.
Well, if you have a look there, it looks like Futeli Paia is making his way towards the pack of 4. He's also a big lad, the Tongan.
Yeah, he could probably cover loose. He'll cover loose forward.
You good? Don't change your scrummaging, you were great.
I'm just not too sure if the delay we've had now
No angle.
really
Let him bind.
could easily been avoided.
Mohamed Hassa just got the yellow, then he just almost waited behind the scrum.
No pre-engage. Yeah, stay there.
Sharks playing against 14 men as Zebre. Got to convert this pressure into points.
Start there. Okay. Crouch. Bind. Set. Hit up. Hit up. Stay up.
What happened to your scrum taking 30 seconds?
I'll forward your message in the question.
Let's go, come on, let's go.
Sharks still searching for that clinical 80
Crouch.
minutes performance.
Bind. line.
Easterhazen's generally the go-to man in this position.
Set.
So big and so powerful.
First things first, needs a good scrum.
Use it.
Needs a good scrum. Onto the short side. Counts a feinte.
On the line.
Done well to slow
Hands
position
off,
down to the
Zebre.
breakdown, Zebre. Need something special here, the Sharks. It's Sia Kolisi who takes it up, stays on his feet. Got to protect the ball.
Hand off.
Conor Rolls also injected a lot of energy since coming on.
Hands up, hands up. Advantage, offside.
Chuka with a penalty advantage for the Sharks. Free play up. Jacobs.
Zebre, hands off.
They need to roll away, Zebre. They need to roll away, but where's the ball?
Zebre, let it come.
There's the call. Andreas Stazing. Long pass out wide. Ethan Hooker puts this. Ethan Hooker. And the corner.
With a kick to come.
They trail by a point. Heavy weather with. But smiles back on the local residents here in Hollywoodbets Kings Park. Try number 5 for the home side. Tester coming up for Hendrickson. Well, there it is. It was a long skip pass out wide from Esterhazen. We thought they would call upon him a lot earlier. Andreas stays big and strong. Standard in the Perry Cup against his former team, the Lions. Now in round 13 of the Vodacom URC to put the Sharks back in front. Jordan Henderson, it's looking good. It sails over. Sharks back in front by a point.
Yeah, and that kick never looked like missing. Sweet strike. The crowd turned the volume up. The Sharks are back with the lead. And it all started here under Esterhazen with the skill, with the long pass to space. Hooker in the corner. And Hendrickson with the kick to put the Sharks in the lead. It's been tense. And what a finish we have now.
Taking the Sharks 35 minutes in the second half to get on the board. Jaden Hendrickson. Brilliant touch finder from Hendrickson. Quickly taken. Prince Adeli. They've been happy, I mean, good at ball in hand. Sharks putting the pressure. Got to be mindful though. Jenkins with the stop. Front of feinte assist. Counter just a bit delayed. That's been knocked on. Penley. Penley. Out wide. Corner Rolls been good since coming on. They need to straighten. And double knock on.
Yeah, I know. She was, I mean, he just played from an offside position also. Yeah, I think, you know, we haven't mentioned a lot, but the conditions that make that ball slippery and direct and through the middle is the way to go. When the Sharks have had their good moments and they're physical, but I tell you what, the Zebre defense has been strong. It has been solid.
Yeah, solid performance. Going to be proud of their performance. The last outing, 28th of February, they beat the Dragons by 31 points to 21. Next up, Zebre have got the Bulls in Pretoria. And look at that, try number 5. The only points in the second half for the home team gets them in front. Celebration, smiles all around from the local residents here in Durban.
No hit chase. Be good on their ball. Yes. Yeah, you had good
Ethan
possession.
Hooker, an important try. His 5th one of the campaign.
Yeah.
I know, and cool heads needed here. First things first, Zebre, they need to get this ball back, but then Sharks need discipline on defense, no penalties whatsoever.
It's a big play required as well from the likes of James Venter. Just Buying his time and make sure it's correct, competing on the ground.
Set. Use.
Dominguez carries quality from Lukin.
Rock.
It's on the front foot. Batista Stavili, nowhere to go. Jakobs waited for him to make a solid tackle. Rushing up, taking up space. Good work, Fenter. Same side they go, been pushed back into the halfway line. Chichuka, that is a quality tackle from the Sharks. Pushantelli, nowhere to go.
Hands off! He didn't though. No, Rock.
And that's good.
Going backwards, yeah.
Yeah, good pressure from the Sharks defense.
Rock now.
It's good. Initially it was a superb chase, taking up space from James Fenter.
No.
Jordan.
It's a knock-on,
It's
fair
a knock-on advantage. Fair contest. Advantage is over. As Mapimpi learned from his previous mistake. Beats one. Can't get past the second. Tackle is good. Foot into touch.
Yeah, we'll take our time.
Too risky from Mapimpi at the back.
Yeah. But then again, it's also a good chase. He's up against the touchline.
That contest is fine.
Fine.
I think
Tell you what, Zebre,
nice. You got time off.
what a season they're having, Owen. How many people would have given them a chance who thought the score would have been like this with a minute to go in Durban, in the heat?
Down to 14 minutes.
Down to 14 and still fighting.
Mike is taking these. Yeah, he's checking.
Yeah, I think also the storyline, Shim, 28 points to 17 for Sharks half-time. Should have done a better job of managing and then just securing the victory.
Yeah.
Considering as well so many internationals in the Sharks team. Here's Mapimpi. Injury to Thomas Dominguez.
We're going to have to make a decision on him. Is he done?
Remember the replacement scrum off early on.
We have to go now. It's either a sub or we go. So either sub off or we play. Well, let's go because it's been a long time now. Big focus.
Smiles are back on, rightly
Sharks,
so.
the line is yours.
1 point lead.
Just step up and open.
For
Let's
the
go,
home
please,
team.
Zebra.
Less than 2 minutes on the clock. Zebre on the attack. Brilliant with the ball in hand. The bench has come on. The likes of Krumov, Stavili, Biachi, lots of experience. Enrico Lukin.
Wait.
Looking to
Who's
close
your
down the game.
9 back 10. Stay back.
Rabani's throw. He loses it against the throw. It's taken backwards. Sia Kolisi puts the shoulder in. Hangs on to position.
Use it.
Got to use it. The call has come. Jaden Hendrickson. Brother Jordan in the pocket. Doesn't use the brother. It's into touch. Yes, it is. Zebre got to rebuild. A point in it.
2+2.
A minute of play left.
Open.
Gian Petro. The Baldy will see the line out. Contest been good from Chichuka, Cornerol and Jason Jenkins. Some movement. At the tail. It's loose. Kick through. Ethan Hooker puts the shoulder in. The call had come to kick it. Now it's a tackle. 30-second on the clock. Jason Jenkins, it's all about the ball.
No, use it.
Kunu puts his hand up to carry.
Use it.
Jakobs hasn't got enough support. Sia Kolisi comes through. That is not a great transfer of the ball. Taken back. Did the hooter go? The hooter is gone. The Hollywoodbets Sharks have done enough. A 5-point victory at home. Wasn't easy. Nail-biting finish. Zebre